So all I want you to do is just put your feet on the ground. Let me get you some water as well. I think do that for you. And just sort of land yourself here. And know whatever needs to be seen, whatever needs to come up, just allow it to be. So let me just come in first with a light language transmission and just close your eyes, open your heart. Trust in the divine. Kia skandan santora kia minike shantora kia manaskata ha iskabana kaya. Okay, so they're showing me enough tears now. Kurikite sansora kia manakai. And they've got like a book and they're just closing the book up like this and they're putting the book to the side. Shakoska de enikite santora kia mekite shankwala. It's time to move forward. Turikite santor shawasan inikie taha. All the time you're looking over the shoulders, it keeps you back into that pattern. Takiana kite satora kia meniska da'aha. Ishe makwasa nikite tatarasana kaye. Mutushke bebadosa nakoto shaklie santo okwa. Ine miske dantor kia da ishkalaka. Mutuska bada in iniskadara koye menisha anakotora. And they're showing me like a butterfly coming out of the chrysalis. Turikite opening up into the beauty that is you. Suchiana kotora sakotora ye menike santala. And they're asking that although you've never seen your beauty before and you don't feel it within, they want you to start seeing yourself as this butterfly. Transformation. We're here to bring you transformation. Muska bediska bedaska dorkia na ishka anakorkia menuska orakoria enikishka anakai. So that you can bring down the young goddess Turikite Santocha Enikite Sakyana Kite Ukuya, and you can anchor fully into yourself. Turikiyama Uska, starting at the root, Talakite Santorikia, Mushka Pachai Itikai, bringing you back to the earth, Tusela Ana Santarakia to Ushka, Misketa Anakai. And they're showing me you as a child, that you were really connected to the earth, you talk with spirit, and they're also showing me that you're able to read tarot cards, but you do it intuitively, you link into them, but you never trust yourself. And they're asking you to start fully embodying who you are, trusting your gifts. Chuche Santora Ikai. They're placing around you huge amounts of rose quartz and it's healing for the heart. Takiana Kite Santora Kiamaniska to Okusha. And they're giving me the word betrayal, healing the betrayal. Turisambadasana Kite Katorkoya and Ishika Anakai. They're showing me there's lots of shame held in your body as well. Turikite Santora Ishe Makai Inakaya. And working with the rose quartz, we're going to come in, we're going to remove that. Sapana si itikite Santora Kiana Ishe Enakoto. Wasan Inmeda and Otoko Inakiato Okliamin Itikide. Shukwan Santat in Eskato Olokwa Anaki. So I'm just going to start opening up your templates. 7772112, 777212113, 7772141, 215, 215, 216, 217, 218, 219. Miskadis cantor kiamaniskada ala kwasa enikite totoisha. Just coming into your field, Turikise Santora. Your crown actually is very beautifully open, Turikite, but your third eye, you restrict your third eye, you restrict your intuition, Tuska, and it comes from this feeling of not being good enough, not being worthy. Salakite Santora Kiaman Ish Anakotora Kia Badasa, Tuska de Inakaya. Also, your throat is really restricted, Tuska da Anakaya, and I feel as though I'm literally going to talk like this because it's closed down. Siabadas Anakite, it feels that disempowerment has come from your throat. Sakwana se itikana aska Anakai. But although your heart there is holding on to that wound, your heart is beautiful, Gemma. Kiaska dorkwa Anakai. And you hold so many of the rainbow colours, so many of the beautiful angelic colours, the 24 rays of healing are held within your heart. Also in your auric field, as they come in and show me, you've got lovely pinks, yellows, greens and blues. They're also saying that you also are able to see auric fields in people. You're also able to tap into those and understand what they're feeling. You're really empathic, so this also means that with all of the things that you're going through, you're actually picking up and soaking up all other people's energies as well. Your solar plex is really full. Turakite Santora, we'll go there in a moment, parking that to the side. You are beautifully connected into whale energy, into the oceans. Turakite Santora Kia, you're connected into the mermaids and the mermen. Turakia Badasanakite, and I want to go down under the water to Lemuria. Suriki e Santor qua Anakaya, and as I see you aquatic. Santora in Escada Anakaya, I see you with huge fins and beautiful iridescent scales. Turikiata Ushika Anakai, and they're placing a pearl in your hand, in the shell. They're placing a pearl in your hand, and they're saying, find your peace. Use the pearl to find the peace. Sakyana Kite, the pearl is all about the purity, the light. Bring your purity back into your consciousness, please. Takiana iskato oka in inikato okwa in iska. And they're placing that pearl. Interesting, I'm going to code it into your left wrist. No! And I'm going to bring you back to the ocean. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 6. And I want you to drop back, close your eyes, and just go back to your dreams. Go back to your dreams when you've been in the ocean. 1, 2, 2, 1, 6, 1, 6, 1, 6, 1, 5, 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 2. Come back to the aquatics. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. Come back to Lemuria and then drop down into the temples of Lemuria. Tise san son son sise san. Find your freedom. Turikite santora iachai idrushe masan tise enukutora inikia da anakai. And as you drop down to the temples, bringing all of that whale energy, the dolphin energy. Sia santorikia sanakieta skodosemeniskedera sanakurkuya anakieta anakai. And where the pearl is, they're wrapping around a seahorse around your wrist. 1, 2, 2, 1, 6, 1, 6, 1, 2, 1, 2, bringing in your codes. 1, 2, 2, 1, 6, 1, 6, bringing in your grids. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 5, bringing in the light. Do Ishika, take a deep breath in for me and then release from the stomach. No! Nasakite, so let everything go. Start to allow the water codes to come in. 7771213, 8181914. Come back to Lemuria. Tansise Santa. Turikite, 12122121. Come back to your fins. See yourself with fins. Turikite Santa and a tail. Turikite Santora qua Anakai. Dear one, being in the human body is always difficult. It is difficult for you because you have preferred to be within the aquatic oceans. You have preferred to be within the plasma lakes of the inner earth. 7721216. Opening up the portal, let us go down, dear one. Let us go down into inner earth so you may reclaim your birthright. 166, oh, your Pleiadian. 1661212. Go down, right down into inner earth. Sise san son 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 sise san, and go down into the Pleiadians. Go down into the lakes, and from the lakes you will see Kurikite Santa, their plasma lakes, Turikite Santa Kiamakai, and you will see rising from the lakes there are five crystalline pyramids. Nukujalakite Santorakia, and the pyramids are your transformation. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 6. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 5. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 2 is the balance. Deep breath in. Sukuchiana Kite Santorakia, and come right down into your sacral. We're going to balance the sacral first. 1, 6, 6, 1, 2, 1, 2. We're going to go into the first pyramid. The first pyramid is you've got blue. You've got a blue lapis lazuli crystal skull within the first pyramid. You work with the crystal skulls. Gemma, you work with the crystal skulls. 2221616. This is your birthright. Oh, Sanuska Kiebada. Ursa patasan tise tutorikia anakai, urinikieta anakai. And what I want you to do is I want you to bring in the energy of the crystal skulls. We're opening this up. We're opening it up. 1, 3, 3, 1, 9, 1, 2. And the first is the lapis lazuli. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 6. Bringing it down. I want you to open your crown further, please. Miskeda Anakaya, and pull down the first pyramid. Put it right down, and we're going to code it into your sacral. come back to Pleiadians, come back to your family, star seeds, 12212, star seeds 12213, star seeds 12214, bringing all of that light of Pleiades, Pleiades 5, bringing down the 5, the power of the 5, and then we're going to put that first. Oh, 5's the important number. You've got 5. Oh, you've got 5 pyramids, you've got 5 skulls. Tuye dana kayete enekite santora iakai. Bring the first pyramid down, put it into your sacral. And then what I want you to imagine is I want you to imagine golden codes, and you're going to see numbers, you might see shapes, you might see letters, it doesn't matter. And I want you in your third eye to start coding with me as we anchor you back into Pleiadian 5, the Pleiadian sister 5, the goddess 5, 1 2 2 1 2 1 2 2 2 1 3 1 3 4 4 4 4 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Mise cantora kie santora, and from your sacral I want you to push your light out, push it out, right out, 1 6 6 1 9 1 5 2 2 2 1 6 1 6. Come back to the Pleiadians, come back to the water, come back to your truth. Ti se san son son si se santara kieta anakai. Come back to the belief system of knowing. So the key ukwa inikite santora kieta akai. Usha. And from the first pyramid, I want you to imagine Tarakite Sun taken from the first pyramid back into the crown, and I want you to bring down the most beautiful lapis lazuli. It's just shimmering with white specks and gold specks. It's the dark blue, it's the Egypt. Come back, place that, please, in your sacral, within the temple, the pyramid temple. Come back, 22212. Find your sovereignty. Let everything else go. Breathe into it and find your sovereignty. 1 6 6 1 2. Activate. Misera kite santor kiama anakotor. Ishe ka anakoi. And as you breathe, bring in your power. Drop down, bring in your power. Drop back into Egypt, 1 2 2 1 6. Bring down the ankh, bring down the scarab, bring down all the papaya notes, the papaya scrolls. Whoa, you're holding papaya scrolls from Egypt. Place them into your first pyramid, your sacral. You've wanted to know yourself, you are the goddess. Swasana kite salakite katar kie mokokoi mala santie tapakala turikite santorikia anakai, and we reconnect you to the essential oils myrrh. 1 2 2 1 6. Bring down the myrrh into your sacral. 1 2 2 1 2 7 1 7 1 3 8 1 8 1 9 2 1 2 1 2. Coming into the myrrh. 1 2 2. Transformation. 1 6 6 1 2 2 1 6 1 6. Deep breath in. And as you breathe out, release everything that holds you not within your power. Let everything go. The disempowerment, let it go. The disenchantment, let it go. Whoa, we're going back into the woods. We're going back into the fairy realm. We're going back into the woods. We're going back into druid. And we're going back into fairies. We're going back into the mer people, the bird people of the lands. Turikite santora ka anakaya enekite santora. Mwasa. And they're showing me you as a Pleiadian coming down and communicating with Pleiadian codes of light, with all of the fairy folk, with the folk who guard the garden, custodians, the custodians of the trees. 1 2 2 2 1 2. You were there as a custodian of Eden. Oh, wow, so you were there as a custodian of the Gardens of Eden. Tarakite santora kia anakite santor. Find your wisdom. Ture tise anotora. Ishe katara anakaya ota. You're connected to the sacred tree. Sarakite santora, tree of life. 1 2 2 1 2. And we're going to activate for you the flower of life. You wanted to know who you are. This is you. Satata tite tantor ok oi in ish ara actoi an iska. Your custodian, dear one, of the Garden of Eden, as the garden was planted within the earth. It is not true into the biblical form, but you came down from Pleiades, you came down on the mothership. It was the intention of creating the first of the heavens on earth. Through distortion, through pollutants which were from many of the solar flares in the galactics. The Garden of Eden was not the success that we had hoped within the Council of Light that it would be. However, dear one, you are still holding many of the sacred keys, locking into the Tree of Life and the Flower of Life. These are the codes of the womb, the womb, the womb. 1221616. So I want you to imagine the Flower of Life. It's the symbol of all things, the growth, the beginning, the seed. And I want you to bring that down, and I want you to see it as a golden code. It's the never-ending circle of life. And I want you to place it in your womb. And as you place it in, Kanakai, as you place it in your womb, I need you to let go of everything that's in there, Gemma. Everything that's in there, let it go. Masataye Takai. Breathe your light into the womb and weave in the flower of life. It is the seed of your rebirth. No! Sakia Anakite Santorakia Anakatara. And all that energy that you've placed into the darkness of the womb, I need you to let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. 1 2 2 2 1 2 1 6 6 1 6 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 2 2 2 1 2 1 2 2 2 2 1 2 1 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 1. Let it go, let it go. Be brave. Let me hold that space for you. Let me hold it for you. Let me hold it for you. Mala Santi Sera Nana Site Kai. Come back to your tribe. 1 2 2 1 6 1 6. Come back to the custodians of Eden. 1 2 2 1 2. Come back to your light. San San Si Se San. And as you place that sacred geometry into your womb, you're going to see it separating, and there will be six holographic images of the flower of life. No. One. Activating 2. Activating 3, activating 4, activating 5, activating 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Embedding, coding 1 2 2 1 2 2 1 2 2 5. And I want you to see the 6 flower of life symbols, and they are spinning. One is clockwise, one is anti-clockwise. They're creating a vortex. They're creating a vortex of healing within the womb. And I want you to breathe in, and I want you to allow the vortex of light to come in. Sen, transformation, transmuting all energies in the womb. Tarakite santora kwa anakite. Whoa, okay, so you have the inner child held still in the womb, Gemma. Tise Santora, it's the broken inner child. Turikite Santarakie. And we need to take her and place her in your heart. So she's safe. 1 2 2 1 2. What you've done is you've shut yourself down. Every aspect of your light, you've closed it down. And we need to take that inner child. 2 2 2 1 6 1 6. Take the inner child as you see her, and I want you to place it in your heart. Satyana Kite. And as you place her in your heart, what I want you to do is down the sides of her spine, I want you to see her as the broken child. And then down the sides of her spine, I want you to pull her wings out. Pull her angel wings out. Pull them out so she can see her light. Let the inner child come back to the angels. 1 2 2 1 2 1 6. Bring her back into the angelic realms. Bring her back into the blue ray, the pink ray, the yellow ray, the green ray. Turikite Santora Kwa Anaki E Santora Anakiata Anakai. And pull her wings as far out as you can. Satyana Santora Kia Inakite Santora. And on her head, I want you to place a crown of flowers. Place a crown of flowers upon her head. 1 2 2 1 6 1 6. Transmute suffering. No. Through all time and space, through all realities and all dimensions, release the suffering of the inner child. No. Makise tantora kia anakite anakai. Ushakama. Ushikama, let her breathe again. Let her breathe. She'd stop breathing. Let her breathe. Tulisa Anakai, put your hand on her heart. Put your hand on her heart and let her heart start to beat. And as her heart starts to beat, allow her to breathe. Ture Santora Kiaba Desanakite, as she reclaims the power of her wings. 177212, and just surround her in pink light, in green light, in blue light, and yellow light. It's the cosmic rays. These are the ones you're connected to. It's the cosmic rays of your life. 177212. Bring her back to Lemuria. Bring her back to the Eden on earth. 177212. 61619115. Breathe in. Do. Makiete. And find that peace within the heart. 177216. Find your peace. Let everything that sits in that the energy field, drop it away, let it go. Drop it away, let it go. Release the chains. You've got chains around your wrists. You've got chains around your wrists. Drop them away. Break them. They're big metal chains, and I'm going to place around you a sacred fire of Saint Germain, the violet flame. And I want you to emancipate yourself, set yourself free. Freedom, freedom, freedom. Take the chains, break them, put them into the violet flame. Nasantor ok oi im in ish ara akti e orsoi am an or okti e an. And through all time and space, through all realities, all dimensions, we break all slavery chains, all sexual slavery chains, we let them go through all the lifetimes that you have been sold as a sex slave. No. Let it go. Ula sala 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 kieto okwane in kada oishe makatai. I've got you in the Middle East. I've got you so way back. I've got you in a market. They're selling you. They're selling you in one. They are selling you for gratification of the male. You have also in your lineage, in your history, you also have slave, African slave. It is the disempowerment that you are learning in this lifetime. It is the disempowerment of the divine feminine. This is why it is important for you to come back to Pleiades. It is important for you to come back to the flower of life. In the flower of life, you see through all dimensions back into your truth and into your power. Then Akite Centaura, you have also existed on Orion during the Orion Wars. Your star seeds were captured. You were placed into slavery within many of the mines in other planets. You were transported on trooper ships, and you were taken to other planets to be mining for the white light, the crystal which held the white light. This also is held within your genetic makeup, a propensity to lose your will, to allow others to take your voice. It is now time for you to release the lifetimes of servitude and slave. To be enslaved for you, dear one, is to dim your light, to take it to a point where you cannot exist within this earth. It is also, as we have said, to inhibit the breath. For you, please come back into the breath. There are many things on your earth that you may do to connect to the sacred breath. Through the connection of the breath, you will awaken the Kundalini. And once the Kundalini is awakened, the higher self will awaken the third eye, and you may step into the magical future which is before you. You are a natural healer. You are, as we have said, an empath. We ask you to complete your healing. There will be a period of 17 weeks for you to fully integrate everything, fully integrating your understanding. And then we ask you to come into the energy of the center of the heart, come into the truth, find it through the Akashic records, the release of that which no longer serves you. And then we ask you to start your journey. Yes, you are able to communicate with spirits. You also have a very divine connection to young children. In your sleep state, dear one, you are custodian of the souls of the children returning to source. You are working in your sleep state to assist those of the children, carrying them through in your arms, taking them through into the healing light of Source. This is from your compassion. There is so much compassion in your heart that must be shared with others on your earth plane. This is why we ask you to step into your healing. Do not worry that you will be healing in a different way. You are Pleiadian, of course. You are also holding Egyptian lifetimes. We ask you to come back into the priestess, come back into your essential oils. You may use the frequency of the oil to anoint as you are healing. It does not have to be in the physical. You simply call down the codes of Rose Otto 1221619. You may call down Patchouli 177816915. You will also be working with the essence of Primrose. Primrose for you, dear one, comes from the custodianship within the seeded star, within the earth. This was also where you were connected to the flowers. You came down as one of the giants before Earth was inhabited by the multiple species. You were part of the small giants. There are two particular species of giants. You were with the small giants, for these came from Asturias. You came down to plant the seeds. This is why you are connected to flowers and to the energy and the healing properties of all flowers. When you start to understand your connection to Primrose, into the rose, also into geranium, you will begin to understand the multiple complexities of your knowledge. Connected to the trees, you are also connected to the elm tree, Sakyana Kotora Okwa Iniskita, and the fir trees. Deciduous trees. You have spent many lifetimes living as a logger in the forests, in the Canadian forests. You are a custodian again of the ancient wisdom of the trees. It is held within the scrolls we have just placed within your sacral. Your connection to Merlin as well, dear one. This also connects into the element of the water. So understand that there are multiple avenues for you to uncover, to understand in the higher dimensions of your multidimensional self. Do not limit yourself, please. Do not limit yourself, for you are here to fly, dear one. You are here to be a beacon of light. You are here bringing compassion. You are seeding compassion into a world which is lacking compassion in all dimensions. It is part of the false holographic programming. You may call upon the element of the whale, the dolphin, for you are of fin. This is also where you find much of your peace. Come down into inner earth, live within the plasmic lights of inner earth, and here you can connect into the 5 pyramids. The first we have activated in your sacral. We now bring down the second. The second comes down through the crown. Bring that down, please. Bring it down through the crown. 888-512-22161619, and place this in your heart. 177212. Place the white pyramid in your heart. 177212, and in the center of the pyramid you're going to see a column of white light, and in the column of white light there is the most beautiful rose quartz crystal skull. It's the rose quartz crystal skull of Pleiadians. 177216, and I want you to see in the third eye of the crystal skull there is an Egyptian eye. 1881212. Open up the eye, open up the eye, open up the heart. 177212161619, and you will see prisms of multidimensional light coming from the third eye, pushing out. Push it out from your heart. Push all of those prisms out through your heart. 177216, 6161913. Just become pink light. Become the pink light. 1112223333. 444, bringing down all of your codes, and the 555 codes. The aquatic codes 1772125555, 1772135555, 17721455, and then push your heart out, push it out. Be the light, leave the past behind, step into the future. 177212. I'm seeing you, I'm seeing you. Oh, I'm seeing you in this beautiful goddess, as the beautiful goddess. 12212. 61616. You're connected to India as well, and to the Indian temples. 1771212. I see you as an Indian dancer. 1881913. 312 212 21213. Oh, sacred, sacred, sacred. 177212. 177213. 177214. Become the Indian dancer. Find your flow. Find your rhythm. Find the beat of your soul. And they're placing on your ankles, both of your ankles, they're placing bells. Gemma, they're placing bells so that when you walk, you hear the bells. 777212. And within the bells are seeds. And within the seeds, it's the seed and code of compassion and love. Every time you walk, listen to the bells. You are seeding on earth as you did as the mini giant. You are seeding on earth. You are seeding on earth love and compassion. Take your bells and walk the earth, dear one. Take your bells, walk the earth. You are also connected into Spain. There is a love of the Spanish energy. 185, 185, 185. You had a nomadic gypsy lifetime in Spain, dear one. This was a lifetime when the soul was free to explore, when you did not restrict yourself, you did not place limitations on yourself, you simply moved as the stars moved, as the sun moved, and as the moon moved. You were connected into astrology. Come back to the stars, dear one, come back to the stars. Find your North Star and plant your seeds. Maskadasan torqua il ite, maskalieno kotosha inikite. And take a deep breath in, come into your truth. Feel the energy in your system changing, the frequency changing. And hear yourself stamping the feet, hear the bells, hear the bells. It's time for movement. It's time for movement. Do not stay static. Start moving. 12216. Buy your cards. Buy your cards. Connect to the higher self. Do your readings. 1221212. 1221212. Spread your light. Hear the bells. 1221212. 6161915. And then come down into the third pyramid. Third pyramid. Bring that down through the crown. And we're placing that in the third eye, and in the third pyramid, 6661212121615141312222221 is the emerald. It's the oh my goodness, you've got an emerald crystal skull. Shala Santakie. Connect into the emerald crystal skull. Connect into it. Sirius. This is your connection to Sirius. Sirius C. Connect back into Sirius. 12216. Connect back into your truth. Be the emerald crystal skull. You also have a connection into the Essenes. You're connected into the Black Sea, and you're connected into the emerald tablets. 122212. Know yourself. You came down from Sirius. You came down and incarnated into the Essenes. It is the Christ consciousness template that you hold. That's why you hold the pyramids. That's why you hold the crystal skulls. You hold original. Oh, okay, thank you. They're just showing me the Christ consciousness template is held within the flower of life and the tree of life. Embed it, embed it, embed it in the centre midline of your body. Embed all of the crystalline codes of the Christ consciousness. The Messiah, 13312. Come back to the Essenes. Come back to the sisters of the Essenes. The sisterhood. Ota kiana kieta alakia, ola kia mekite kieta ahai. Osha, we anoint you as the sisters of light. Aqua si ite patare ni inikite shakwa, irikieta anakai. The purple rose. You are part of the sisterhood of the purple rose. Wasanti te tantora ok oi am. Deep breath in. Deep breath in, find yourself. Gemma, find yourself with the sisters. 777121, 777123, 777122. Recalibrate, reprogram, come back to the sisterhood. I see you. Takiana kite kwa, ishe makala anakai. And as an elder of the sisterhood, I place my hand upon your third eye. Tansaro sakiara kiete enakai, ushe makai, opening up remembrance. Opening up the portal back into your remembrance. Opening up the light. Bring yourself back to the sisterhood. Anointing you. 12216, and we anoint your feet with the sacred oil. We anoint your feet with the sacred oil. Sajja jukti eche in osha. Ma'alasa o inaka olaki payane eska kayeta. Ishala u amana. Iteka amana. That's your name. Welcome home, Amana. Oh, welcome home. Matarakie Amana. Tutushe kakai. Ola sampotore ikaya. Come back to us, Amana. 1221. Open your heart. Remember who you are. Amana. Bring down all of the codes through your crown. Bring down Amana, interconnect her into the heart and into the sacral. Amana, bring her down, feel her power, feel her light. Amana, coding 111212, coming back to the sisterhood. No! Welcome home, Amana, kia ki. Takala anakotor, itekipana iniskata, ilekiana kotor, ishalamakai. Find your voice. And as we bring Amana back, I want you to bring down the fourth pyramid. Bring the fourth pyramid down, place it into your throat, and I want you to connect to the quartz crystal skull. The skulls which are being activated for you, dear one, are the skulls that you will use in your healing. You hold the secret template of the crystalline skulls. You may use them, placing them in specific parts of those who you are healing. And you may also use them to heal the earth and the seas. Coming into the crystalline grids, coming into the throat. And as we come into the throat, I want you to see a huge quartz crystal skull. And I want you to feel the power as it starts to vibrate. 2 2 2 1 2 1 2 1 6 1 5 4 3 2 2 2 2 and align into the energy of the crystal skull. It's the quartz, it's taking you back into the astral fields, it's taking you back into the templates of the galaxies. 1 1 2, rejoice. 1 1 2, rejoice. 1 1 2, rejoice. Big deep breath in. Taye Santara. Welcome home. Welcome home. Welcome home. Nakiete bede santora kia makai sukuchala santire. Tututa tite santo osha. Mahana kieta. Ie santo kiala kiete. Maskudola kie. Chala santo kwata. Iskepa anakotoi. Ireta alakala. Ire dalamakai. Okuchan skata irekite. Just allow the energy to come all through your body, Embrace, embrace, embrace. Rebirth. Spread your light, dear one. Spread your light. You are here to seed the compassion and love. First, seed yourself. We have gifted with you the elements for you to now integrate into the higher wisdom of the incarnated self. Then we ask you to assist others in their clearing of density. There are so many who are existing within the nights of the dark soul. You have agreed to become custodian of those who are seeking truth, seeking direction. Be aware that in your sleep state you are working hard at assisting others crossing over into source light again from the incarnation of Earth. Be aware, as we say, your connection to the children energy. Also, you will begin to hear spirit. The spirit will step forward, dear one. They will step forward on the left-hand side. You will begin to get messages. Please allow the messages to come forward without the interference of the human brain. What you feel in the higher self simply needs to be communicated through the quartz crystal skull in the throat. Never question the frequency of the skull, for it will increase as you begin to attune yourself. As we have said, there is no place to look back, for you are only in the forward timelines. Timelines have been shifted for you. There is much change coming for you, dear one. Allow us to assist you. Simply allow for the synchronicities to happen and see them through the third eye. There will be a change of your work situation. And be aware there may be a change of the country. Do not fall into fear. It is a choice. You always have a choice. Remember, this lifetime for you is a lifetime of expansion. Those whom you have relied on to this point in time must be allowed to step away. Step upon your chariot, dear one, for it is golden. You have been gifted 8 white stallions. They will take you in your new direction. Have faith. That is all we ask, to trust and believe. For we shall be communicating more frequently with you. You will be feeling the energy shift. Move forward. Stand steady in the chariot. Let the stallions take you to pastures new, where you can evolve in accordance with your agreement when you came to this planet. Always you will be Pleiadian. Always you will hold the flower of life and the tree of life. For never forget, you came as a custodian of Eden. And then, dear one, we ask you to bloom, for there is great beauty within. Turn your eyes inward to see this. Move forward. Close the door. Step on the chariot and allow the stallions to take you home. Home to the soul, to your gifts, to your truth. You have a beautiful Chinese gentleman who steps forward to assist you. You may call upon his wisdom. He comes through with much no-nonsense grounding for you. Call him through. Call him in. Listen to your heart if you cannot listen to your head. He is here to guide the way. Wise beyond wise. He also holds the codes of the dragon. These will also be at your disposal. But there is a time of healing, we ask you to listen back to your transmissions for 7 days, knowing that there will be 17 weeks of shifting in your human body. The human body for you has always been an uncomfortable journey. Learn to navigate this, please. Learn to be more comfortable in your body. Continue to heal your wound, dear one. That is why we have gifted you the 6 templates of the flower of life. And then step forward. It is time. And then just for this moment, just stay in this space. I'm just going to open the door. It's incredibly hot in here now. And I just want you to stay in this space to bring each other back. We're going to come back into the physical realms. So with love, grace and honour, I thank all those who work through me, for me, with me, seen, unseen, heard, unheard, known and unknown. I thank Gemma's team. I thank the beautiful new guide who has stepped forward, and I thank you for allowing me to bring that information. I thank all of those who have shown Gemma who she is and who she shall be, and the beauty that lies within. And I thank you for gifting her the stallion, and also the chariot, and also those bells on her feet, so that she may connect to them at all times. And I call upon all aspects of myself in all dimensions, time and space, to come back into the physical body. I call my dragons, clear the cabin of any energy that's not of the highest good. I ask for the violet flame to be transmuted back into love and light, gifted through my crystal ball in the cabin, down to Gaia, gifting back with love and grace. And then Gemma, what I want you to do is I want you to imagine above you there are lines of golden lines running across horizontally. These are your timelines. These are the highest timelines. All the old timelines that you've been existing in have been collapsed. And I want you to anchor into the highest time and the possibility. That's the timeline of joy. It's the timeline of fulfillment. And it's the time now to find that. And I want you just to allow your consciousness to connect into those higher timelines of light. For you are light. 122, 16, 16, 19, 15, 14. Know also that you hold the sacred codes of 5. There is one pyramid that we did not connect you to because it isn't time. And you will know when you can bring that pyramid in. You will know through your guide, through the guide that stepped forward. He's nodding to me. He will tell you when you may bring in the other pyramid and the other crystal skull. But you can now use the crystal skulls for healing, and I ask that you use them every night, healing your heart, healing your throat, healing any part of your body that you're drawn to, and also continue to work with that flower of life within the womb. Just transformation, just moving it. We've moved all of that energy through anyway. And then just seed your light. And then I'm going to close down all portals that have been opened, and I'm going to place you over a pyramid of golden light, as above, as below, as inside, as outside. A pyramid of golden light. Protection, and I'm going to spin it clockwise, creating a vortex of protection around you. And then when you're ready, only when you're ready, bring yourself back into your physical body, feel your feet on the ground. Come back into your body. Open your eyes. Only when you're ready. Let it come. Let it come. What are you feeling?
Just overwhelmed.
And that's completely normal. That's completely normal. We have just, so beautiful. You had to know who you are. And you've been searching for that for so long. And oh my goodness, you are so many things, so many gifts. And the biggest thing for you is you have to look forward. You cannot look back anymore.
Yeah.
And that was so clear. It was so clear. That door is closed. You cannot see back anymore. And it's about stepping forward in your time, always in your own time. But you wanted to know who you are. You are beautiful. You have so many gifts. You are so much light. And very rarely do I work and gift clients back crystal skulls. Very rarely. When I first started in the quantum world, that's how I started, with the pyramids and the crystal skulls, and I worked with them, and then I progressed and progressed. It is the most honoured gift. Use the crystal skulls to heal, and when you start healing with others, use them. It's part of who you are.
Yeah. I felt that recently, and the fact that I feel like I deserve and need to sort of help others at the same time, but the energies of other people I've been feeling a lot more recently, which I wasn't before. So I feel like I'm starting to...
You would, and you're going to feel, and you have to learn how you manage that.
Yeah.
And that's just a journey. I can't teach you that.
Yeah.
But you know, the amazing thing, or everything, honestly, was my absolute honour. That was my absolute honour, because it was so beautiful. I love the fact they put bells on your ankles so that when you walk and you're walking forward, you can hear them.
Yeah.
They gifted you those 8 stallions. They were white stallions, and this beautiful gold chariot. And it's like, step up, pick up those reins and just go forward.
Yeah.
And then, that's the other thing. I never normally get spirit guides. That's not normally what I get. But I said to you, I work differently for everyone. And you have this incredibly wise Chinese man. And he's, you know, when you think of really old Chinaman, that's him. And he stepped forward, and it's like, oh, and then I felt I could go, okay, I'm handing you over. I felt safe that you were going to be safe with him. The tree of life, the symbol of the tree of life, makes absolute sense if you're a custodian of the Garden of Eden. And having that in your womb is where you seed your light. You take your power back. And you just grab it with the reins, and you just move forward. Enough, 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 move forward. In whatever that means to you.
Yeah.
Whatever it means to you.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
I'm very overwhelmed, but
I know.
needed it.
I know. And the thing is, you were only given exactly what you could deal with.
Yeah.
And when you go back and listen to your recording, you've got the 7 days, but then also you've got, and I haven't given that before, 17 weeks for everything to fall into place. But the 7 days is the important day.
Yeah.
Go back and listen to the recording once a day for 7 days. Each time you listen to it, you will hear something new. Each time you listen to it, you will feel something different. And then use your imagination to bring all those pictures in, and then own this, own this. I anointed you because I'm part of the sisterhood, the elders, and I anointed you back into the sisterhood. That was just so beautiful. And then they anointed your feet. There are beautiful books about the Essenes. You can go on, just Google it online. There are books about Lemuria, There are books about crystal skulls. Always use your discernment because you have a very high frequency. A lot of the stuff out there is quite low frequency. I'm very careful what I read, and in fact I don't really read very much at all because the frequency is not right. But there is so much out there. Thank you very much. And they're saying work with your breath. Use your breath to transform. If you can find a breathwork class, local to you.
I've been thinking about that recently.
Yeah. Where do you live?
Brighton currently, but possibly moving soon, sort of August time. But there's one that I found in Stenning.
Okay. Check into it, see how it feels. Use your intuition, and then join a breathwork class. Even consider being a facilitator.
Yeah.
You've got so many gifts. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I feel that.
You can. It's limitless, and when you trust and believe, it is absolutely limitless.
Yeah.
And keep in touch with me. That's something else I don't often say either. Keep in touch with me because I want to see how you grow and how you, allow all your gifts to come back, because you are beautiful, every part about you. And now it's the time you need to just leave here and you go, right, I'm moving forward. Get yourself some cards as well, don't you? You've got them. And then just start learning them. Don't do any of these courses or anything you don't need to. Just intuitively pick up what you pick up from each card. I used to teach the Rider-Waite cards, but I don't know, I would probably say to you, just find a deck that you feel comfortable with. There are so many out there. And just work with them, and it just opens up the portals and that information comes in.
Thank you.
Any questions?
I don't think so, no. I thought I would have questions, but no, I just feel, relaxed and overwhelmed at the same time. It's odd.
Get you.
Yeah.
It was, honestly, I hit you with, it was like one next, and then it's like, oh, you're going to have the crystal skull, oh, you're going to have this, oh, you're going to have that.
Yeah.
It's like, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. But, digest it, as I say, listen to your recording for the 7 days. And also with the recording, it's timeless. You could leave this a year and go back to it and it will start to activate you again.
Yeah, I'm hoping I won't.